absolutely against the wall when it most counts, and that's going to be now here. 1-0 to Fnatic. FaZe on the T side. I think Thorin on the desk mentioned that FaZe's strongest side will be the CT side, but they start on the less favored side once again, jumping around the corners, trying to avoid getting headshot, and they will deliver some, but Dennis with the range will take down Rain. He needs to hold on for his team to come in for the rotation though, but he can't do it. It's man advantage for the CTs, and Jacob needs to get the bomb down fast before Fox gets himself outnumbered. Indeed, Fnatic start to creep in now. Jacob just playing baits now. They don't know where Fox is. Fox with a sneaky position will need to play the crossfire. He will need to be trade frag, a worst case scenario. Jacob peeking out now. The CT's just waiting. An easy 2 frags for Fnatic.
Yep, defuse comes in, and that's not the start that FaZe wanted, especially considering all the flashbacks they might now be beginning to have of that horrible result that we were talking to, that 16-0 where they suffered. I mean, to be fair, there were a lot of close situations in that game where they did get 16-0, but the problem is that multiple players from Fnatic were just creating these insane clutches, 1 versus 3s constantly, and that was the reason why Fnatic were able to do that. So it's very unlikely that that's going to happen again, but having a start like this is certainly not going to help FaZe, and they are going to go with a very, very light investment here, because they got the bomb down, and again, that's an extra $800 for each player, a monetary reward for planting that, and now it's going to be just 1 save, and then they get the AKs out. So it's not too bad for FaZe, and let's see if they can get something here. They're going to rush in with those pistols. They're going to meet JW and his Mag 7. Hello! 2 players left, though, for FaZe to do something with. Olafai said it's going to make quick work of 1, but actually, some damage sustained here now, and Jacob might get more.
Oh, Dennis is peeked too far! Getting a bit greedy with his grenade there. Too close to that Mag 7, and you will be launched into space, sir. Rifle's being picked up now by Jacob. He doesn't have any armor, though, and again, he will need to be very quick indeed. Opting for the pistol, and just in case they're a bit close, but Crims goes for a bit of pre-fire there. The shoulder peek paying off for Jacob. He's looking for the engagement. That's very nice work done there. Crims down 6 HP. Jacob needs to just get himself a fatal 1 versus 1, and at least the bomb plant will be likely. Trying to bait somebody to find out where he is, but there's only so many places he can go. He's putting the smoke down to suggest that he could be creeping through there. That will make life a little bit harder, but Crims rotated all the way to the high ground and will finish off the job. An expensive round, but a successful round for Fnatic.
But the problem is that FaZe invested very, very little, as we spoke about. They were not really intending to get all that much done. Their expectations were very low, and with a start like this, Fnatic were a shoe in there to crush that round, but instead, 3 players killed off. That's a really big burden on Fnatic's money situation. And now, because FaZe got those kills in the bomb plant previously, they have a much better buy as far as the weaponry goes, as far as the AK-47s goes, but they're against Fnatic with a lot more utility. So that's the kind of matchup we have here in this round.
The Kalashnikovs are out. Fnatic using their smoke grenades to try and even up the advantages here, as they are definitely on the back foot in terms of weaponry. But again, it is a ploy to secure their economy in the long term. We'll see if they can do that. There are some nades on the FaZe clan, but Fnatic are in a superior situation in that regard. FaZe using the smoke to isolate players from each other. That makes it hard for Fnatic to trade frag, i.e. to answer a kill with a kill. And again, they're using their grenades, their molotovs to slow down the push of FaZe, who've put a lot of resources over towards the A site, that B is the most common one to take. But Fnatic don't have a vision of these players. Jacob spotted now, Kishima holding an angle for him, and Flush is moving in close.
Yeah, this could be problematic. Oh, the flash is great! Flutter will get 2 frags there. They were so blind. That team play from Fnatic, $200 for 1 flashbang, and Flusher gets 2 frags. That is beautiful work from Fnatic with their team play there. And now what do FaZe have left to answer with? There's another flash, another kill on a completely blind player. Flusher throwing in those pop flashes there, and that is a flashbang that's pretty much unavoidable. Finally, he'll go down, but the cost has been insane.
No matter what the stakes, Fnatic always go for aggression. JW has put himself in a strong position, a position which the CTs do not traditionally take, and he may take players by surprise. But he can also come in for a flank, but he's got to get close. He is using the Mag 7 after all. Nice shot by Fox. JW needs to get faster now, as do the rest of the team. Dennis taking the bomb down, and with 7 seconds on the clock, Rain cannot win this round anymore. All he can do is save, but JW is flying in with the Mag 7. Now, Rain has about 5 seconds to try and hold here. JW will be punished, and he will hide and try to desperately hold on to that AK.
And JW tried to slow it down there because he wanted to kill Rain after time. If you survive after time as a terrorist player and then you die, you don't get any bonus money. You get no money, in fact. There's just no money at all. So that can be really, really important. And you can see that it didn't work out because the frag was made there by Rain against JW. So that could have been bad, but instead Rain carries an AK into this next round.
And Rain will need to open this round for his side. If he can take an early frag, then perhaps FaZe can stream into the site. They will have a weapon to pick up if they get an opportunity. But the high ground taken by Olofmeister, so that's a very important spot on the B bomb site. Look at all these nades flying in. AZ has been obliterated, Dan. 3 plays left here, mere pistols for FaZe. You cannot expect much in this situation. Bomb spotted means more aggression will come in from the Swedes. Nobody down yet, or even tagged that much here for Fnatic. What a great use of their grenade stack.
Yeah, they set up a perimeter and they're even boosting up. You can see that on the X-ray in the distance, and now we enter JW's perspective, the player that did get boosted up. They have a perimeter, they're going in for the kill here with the flag. The Max 7 will be taking 2 frags, and that's brilliant because the Max 7 shotguns, they give you extra money. If you get kills with the rifle, you get much less money as a reward. And you can see here, beautiful defense there.
Into the barbecue, Dan. That is a bit of a Sunday roast there, Dan. And it's still Friday. 4-0 for the Fnatic side. Lots of nades for them. FaZe coming in back for the buy, but you can see the limitation. Rain reduced to a Tech 9 now. He will want to play close quarters with that to get one taps against the counters, the counter-terrorists here. And again, FaZe putting numbers over towards the A site. They're going to have the experience of being spanked by Fnatic on this map this week. And they can use that experience to try and change things on this occasion.
And right now we just have FaZe trying to slowly pressure in towards the A side of the map. And there's a bunch of effects you can have here. Slowly you can gain positioning, you can waste utility from the defending side. And if you're able to waste all their utility, when you hit a bomb site, it's much harder for them to hold it or to retake a bomb site. So that can be really nice, and that's why the teams on the attacking side sometimes play slower rounds, because they want to get that kind of an advantage. And it actually looks pretty decent so far for FaZe. They've wasted a lot of grenades of their opponents, and Fnatic don't really have any information as to which bomb site FaZe want to attack just yet. And right now it is looking like they want an A split. They got the bomb towards A, and this move towards drop zone, very important, and Rain takes the kill. Big win there from FaZe, but can they close the round? Indeed,
that could be a very big win because the bomb's over towards A at the moment, but that might suggest a B play. However, Olofmeister's position is rich with information here for Fnatic. He can see all the way down B plateau, and the fact that nobody's there suggests heavily that an A play is coming in. 35 seconds left on the clock, and Fnatic have to be sure now. FaZe coming in to attempt a bit of a split here. Crims looking for information. There's a smoke there that's going to obscure the vision for both. Rain and Crims will dance around the pillar now, and Crims will hold 3 versus 3. Olofmeister out of position. The players on the A site need to do well here for Fnatic. The clock's ticking though, and then this could be a very big problem here. 2 players now. Man disadvantage here for FaZe, and the flashbangs are coming in. Dennis is going to hold as well. Fox and Jacob getting taken down. 5-0 for Fnatic. That is a face of defeat. We need Kleenex in the studio. It's an emergency.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, FaZe this round, they can't really exactly get back into it properly if they wanted to go for an investment, because they're a bit shy of having the correct amount of money to get a proper buy-in. So they're going to say, all right, let's just get a couple pistols in, a couple Kevlars, and then we'll buy properly next round, but maybe we can do something this round. And they need to keep the economy of their opponents low by getting kills, and that's what they could do in this round. That's their objective. Let's see if they can do it. Get some counter grenades here, and you can see it's going to be pretty effective. Rain down to half health before he's even seen anybody.
That is not what's an ideal start here. The smoke's going to choke off the choke points. And now FaZe will have to gamble should they want to push into this position. They will drop a smoke in themselves. AZ off to a good start there. Answered by JW though. Close range sniper rifle. They'll use it like a shotgun. We've got a 3-man spray down. No, it's a 2-man spray down. The garden hose coming out in the drop zone. Kishima, the last weed to be taken out here by the CT side. And he's going to have a double peek coming in. Olofmeister will do the job. So Fnatic retain their clean sheet for now, but now it's time for the big buy to come in from FaZe Clan.
Yeah, the problem is that there's a lot of money on Fnatic at this point because they've been winning rounds clean. And also, they've got a situation now where they've changed their setup. And this is really smart from Fnatic because they realize that, okay, FaZe, they had that save round FaZe in, running all over the map. They see what Fnatic have, and then Fnatic lose a player. Now they decided to change and get 2 sniper rifles, and that will change their setups and what FaZe would expect. However, FaZe do have Fox here, so if there's any aggression early on towards the A side of the map, Fox is supposed to catch it with this AWP, but nothing super early. So his teammates are going to start to get closer to try to attack this position with where Flusher is, to take control. But Flusher might be a little bit too far forward there. He's got to be careful. There are a lot of players. And Flusher, usually in this position, you might have somebody else to help you out. But Flusher's just there on his lonesome, so he could be in a lot of trouble. Although Dennis will come in now to support, and he does have a sniper rifle, so it looks like Flusher will be safe after all.
The aggression from Fnatic is relentless. They're looking for more edges than a circular Swordan. Still 5 players for both sides. We've got Molotovs for the T's to try and force Flusher and Co from their positions, but Flusher just so good from Smokestan, a 6th sense perhaps. Flashes to come in to slow down any advance here, and that smoke is still going to be a problem. The pre-fire is real! Finally the T's will answer, but is it too late for them? 4 versus 2. The bombs down as well needs to be collected here. Fnatic with all the toys in the world and all the choice. Rain and Co being funneled now to the site as the bomb continues to tick. They've got to be wary though of wary of a crossfire coming in for the CTs here. Crim's on the high ground. We've got JW behind the smoke as well. That smoke will soon disappear, and there's still a player coming in from the back. That's Olofmeister. The bomb bounces into a bad position. AZ, there's only so much he can do. He'll get blasted into space as well. Lots of astronauts stand on the FaZe side.
7-0, climbing off Fnatic on their scoreline at the moment. And I mean, FaZe, again, they got 16-0 by Fnatic, and that's supposed to be something that very, very rarely ever happens. And maybe there can be some sort of psychological edge at this point, because FaZe are thinking, not again. Please, not again.
There's a big psychological edge, Dan, because FaZe Clan have got a tactical timeout coming in. They've lost on this map 16-0 already. Do you want to get wrecked, Dan, on national television with a 0 by the score of your team? I don't think so. And that's going to be playing in the back of their minds now. As Fnatic continue to build score, it's not going to be just about the match. It's going to be about just saving face.
Well, I mean, the score is 7-0 for Fnatic right now, but Kiyoshima, he's 007, James.
He's 007,
He's got 0 kills, 0 assists, and 7 deaths.
Maybe he wants to put on a suit as well.
We'll have to see.
We need a tuxedo for Kiyoshima, unless he can get some frags in this game. Big problems here for FaZe. They have had, this could be 2 maps with no answer on this map for Fnatic. This is a map that FaZe play. This is a map they can win. But it seems maybe they just cannot solve the conundrum that is Fnatic.
Yeah, absolutely. And what they've tried here, I mean, that said, they haven't really tried a lot of super fast plays. Maybe they're a little bit too afraid of Fnatic's ability to react in spots like that. But that is one of the strengths of FaZe, and maybe that's part of the psychological edge that Fnatic have, that Fnatic are throwing FaZe off of what their usual game style is, that they like to play. And if you lose confidence in the core way that you win rounds because of being intimidated by how good your opponent is, then you, of course, have real problems. And that's why a timeout can be good, because perhaps they can get some confidence, get that pep talk in there, and go back to their basics to try to pull something out of the bag here, because they aren't without individual performers. Well, except maybe Kiyoshima right now, who's on 0 frags. But we got the poultry here, James. Are you a fan of poultry?
Poultry's it's not bad, Dan. It's good. It is in fact good. National television, Dan. There are 0 rounds on the board. There are people making their fiancés watch this, Dan. Do you want to get wrecked in front of people's fiancés? I don't. That's for sure. Can FaZe take this round? They're back on the buy. The AKs are here once more. Fox on the Tech 9, he's left himself with $1,200 in the hole. He wants to get a sniper rifle. Perhaps he can steal one away from Fnatic. They are carrying 2 in this round. Even when FaZe put 4 people over towards the A bomb site, they cannot get themselves in a significant advantage, and things change here in round 8.
Yeah, and it looks like FaZe are going quite quickly with the bulk of their players towards the B bomb site. They've left 1 man towards the other side of the map to catch any aggression or shenanigans from Fnatic. It's very common that when you're really far ahead, when you have the psychological advantage, when the opposing team takes a tactical timeout, that you just try to rush in and try to disrupt their plan straight away. But here is the plan from FaZe, straight into the bomb site, and there it is. 1 goes down already. Although a trade comes in, Olofmeister there to answer. And we have an answer straight back from Jacob. Things not looking too bad here for FaZe. They're in the bomb site, but Dennis is still looking for frags here. It's Flusher to find one though, and JW, he's got a great position on the site. He tries to get there to safe positioning, and he will find that safe positioning towards the back of the bomb site. So FaZe, they can't actually close on the bomb site. They were so close, but now they've been denied by Fnatic. And now the tricksy play.
Ridiculous.
On the boulder, over the smoke. Flusher will find you.
just so many facets, so many sides to that man's game. Any smoke is no problem for Flusher. The high ground there. Jacob had the bomb, he had opportunity, but Flusher continues to take it away. JW with nice punishes there. He did not have much to hide from in that position, using the structures carefully, and Rain gets taken down. So it seems that Fnatic had one too many sniper rifles, and they will dispose of one. You don't want to limit yourself too much. You need to be nimble to a certain degree, especially when FaZe have Tech-9s and CZ pistols here. We have a lot of smokes and flashes here for FaZe, but they don't have Molotovs. The Molotovs can be useful to force the CTs from their position, and that tree position could be crucial. Look how much it covers him from flashbangs. It is a very strong position, and if you don't have Molotovs to force players from there, they can ruin you completely. But so can Olofmeister now. It's his turn with a big green gun. Crim's coming in for support as well. Smokes all over the site, but it couldn't be too late here. The numbers are dwindling already here for the side. 2 frags coming back though, 3 versus 3. FaZe with an opportunity to get the bomb down.
Yeah, there's 1 frag from Flusher in this 2 versus 2, starting to work on this retake. The smoke's still down, providing cover here for FaZe, allowing a bomb to be planted. But JChem, he's got a shotgun here. He wants to get up close and personal, and maybe he can do that. Oliver with a shot. Oh, he gets the opportunity for another, and he's not going to miss a second time. Gets the defuse there for Fnatic as they win yet another round. Surely FaZe at this point are starting to get broken. I mean, what do they have to do to take rounds? At least now they get a bomb plant, but that is ridiculous that Fnatic are doing so well. Oh my God, we know what the crowd wants.
They want the 16-0, Dan, and we are on 9 at the moment. Call home, tell your mothers to tune in, as we may see history made here on national TV, Dan. We've got 3 snipers now. Fox is on the gun he wants, but can he make the difference, the crucial difference to FaZe? They haven't started on the side where they can really make a difference. They're on their weaker side, and Fnatic are not letting them have any space to breathe, Dan.
Yeah, and it's, well, just look at that. Just
that's desperation.
Yeah.
That is desperation right there.
There was no flashbang to support Fox, nothing. He just ran in. That's not a good sign. That means that this result's really starting to get to FaZe and their players. The pressure is starting to mount. And Flusher, he wants to capitalize, and he will strike again through the smoke. He knows he's done damage. Oh, no! AZ gets blown to pieces there by that grenade of Flusher, and that is a problem. 2 men lost to 1 man, and they didn't even claim the position that Flusher is holding. He's still there. They're still going in. 1 by 1! James, this is not how you play Counter-Strike. What's happened to FaZe?
4 men over towards A, and no one can stop Flusher. It seems it's a new objective now. Take down Flusher, but he's got support from Dennis. Dennis goes down. Flusher's a trade, of course, and that is another one for him. An ace from Flusher, almost on his own. That is absolutely savage, that.
Yeah, you can see that he is loving it. And right now...
I love signs as well. I respect that sign. That sign demands respect.
So the thing is right now, James, with Fnatic, is that they're one of the best teams in the world to abuse the advantages. When they know that their opposition is starting to get mentally dominated, they can push that further to just completely cripple you. And that's what's starting to happen, because that round was a complete catastrophe there for FaZe.
Well, we might see a stark difference in approach from FaZe, but is it too little too late? They're limited on the money, they're limited on the grenades, they're limited on the weapons. Rain is on a pistol here. They're coming in for a push to one of these sites, and Fnatic are prepared. They're ready. Olofmeister's in a very nasty position. There's one down. The bomb's in a bad spot now as well, and the players are stuck around the smoke. 1 by 1, they're lemmings, Dan. They're coming in, and they're getting taken down. No answer from FaZe. 11-0. 5 more rounds, Dan.
The crowd are loving it. Look at that. 16-0. Oh, maybe it's going to actually happen here. I mean, the thing is that if Fnatic are able to do this twice in 1 week, that just... Look at AC.
He's lost, Dan.
He's completely lost.
He's a lost little boy. He's in the rain. He can't find home. There's no home on Cobble for FaZe. They're being evicted round after round after round. Their executes are inadequate for Fnatic, and they show no respect. It continues here. Flusher on his own, as per usual. More aggression coming in, and still no answer from FaZe. He is taking liberties here. You never peek these angles this early as a CT, because this could happen. You can give your team an early disadvantage, but Flusher doesn't care. He wants to psychologically and physically crush all these players here on Cobblestone, Dan.
Yeah, but Dennis is now taking his place. Looks like Dennis is still going to hold it down against the P90. And the thing is, the Fnatic, the individuals are going to start taking bigger and bigger risks, as we saw Flusher do that, because they feel like everyone's hot right now, and everyone from FaZe is looking lost, as you mentioned. So 4 versus 3, this is the first time we've seen FaZe with an advantage early into a round. Can they close it? They have to defeat Olaf. Oh no, again! 2 players, the double. Olaf Weiser strikes, and FaZe hit the ground hard, as there's now just Jacob and Rain against 3. It's still doable.
You hear the crowds, and Crims hears these players. This could be an early bar for FaZe in this particular round. Fnatic have all the information. They are the Rain men at the moment, and Rain's going to get taken down. 2-man spray down for Crims on the site there, playing to their advantages when they want to, playing however they like at the beginning of the rounds. Can anything stop Fnatic here? But this, look at this, this is psychological defeat, Dan. There's a minute on the clock, and they're going to walk through a smoke. They're taking a gamble. It's 12-0, Dan. They've got no rounds.
I don't even know what's going on right now with FaZe. I mean, look at these guys. They are completely distraught.
They've got no rounds, Dan. There could be 4 rounds remaining in this. They're back on the pistols. They need a fast play. They're trying to force their way through the smoke. They're to spot them. That Molotov could do huge damage. Will they commit to it? That's the bomb down once again here. And we're going to see rotation because the bomb's been seen. They know where the bomb is. That means it can't go down over towards the other side. Spray down's coming in. The garden hose is real, Dan. They've had the infomercials and they've ordered the products. Garden hoses for everyone.
There it is. Last frag in the round, and it's 3 more for the 16-0. What do you even say to this? Fnatic are having a hell of a time. And this is, what a way to come back with Olafmeister after a couple months away. Back into the usual dominance. This is hard to watch, James.
3
Hide
more
your kids,
rounds.
hide your wife. This
3
is
more
not,
rounds.
This is not PG. It's a good thing this is after Watershed, James.
This is indeed after the Watershed, because this is brutal violence, Dan. This is relentless, remorseless, regardless for the feelings of FaZe. 3 rounds away are Fnatic from possibly what might be the first 16-0 on national television, Dan, on TV.
On the telly. Well, let's see if FaZe can calm it down right now, because they're taking somewhat of a slower approach. They got a lot of guns here. They got the sniper rifle on Fox. He is the dedicated sniper of the team, and he gets the most value out of it on the team usually. But let's see if that's going to actually help out right now, because we have smokes down at the moment. A bit of a stack going on. Seriously, if he hits one of these shots, that is so crushing for FaZe. But the patience is there. As you can see, Rain is, he's a bro, allowing Fox to stand on his shoulders. Fox is not going to find anything just yet. Fnatic are waiting. They're waiting for the desperation to yield a result, which could be a mistake that they can crush for the 14th on the board. FaZe are ready now. Can they get it done?
Fnatic being very careful. They don't want to slip up on this opportunity, Dan. We might need CNN headlines could be made here, Dan. 3 more rounds. FaZe coming in for the push. So far, so good. 2 plays down for the CTs. Make that 3. And FaZe may have saved their blushes at least. Dennis, though, is in position here. He's waiting. He's got some info. He could get things back for his team. He can't get a second frag. It's Flusher alone. The dream is dead, Dan.
Oh, they've done it. They have done it. Well, they've at least got 1 round. But they need to win the finals, James. 1 round's not good enough. At least that's going to save them some embarrassment. But it does not detract from what is a crushing result right now. And finally, they've managed to do something. And to put this back into perspective, really the worst kind of result that you can kind of sometimes fight back from is a 12-3. But they can't even get that. 13-2 is the best possible result for them on the first half.
This is the last round of the first half. Fnatic have got more money than they have time to spend it. So the full buy will come in. They will opt for 1 sniper rifle on this round, and it will indeed be on Olafmeister. And that's just fantastic for Fnatic. If one person's not in the mood to sniper, they've got 4 other people who can do it as well. Legs being taken away from Fox. He's heavily tagged here, but he's not down. He's got a sniper himself. We've got some picking coming in, and Olafmeister will not want to overextend. And JW, I think, has been boosted in the drop zone, and he's taken down AZ, and indeed, he will continue his charge. So FaZe, time is on the clock, but it's not really with them at the moment, because that flank can come in whenever JW feels like it. Pot shots being taken by Olaf Meister, and he will sink a hole in one.
Yeah, 4 versus 3 though. FaZe are low on the health of one player, and they're going to lose Jacob as well. So things starting to get worse and worse here. Now it's just Rain, the clutch master. He has definitely been a bit deflated. Can he do something? Will there be redemption found for Rain in this round? There's 3 players, there's one. The spray comes in, but it's not going to work. That is 14-1. Fnatic with the most dominant result here at the final stage during week 4 at ELEAGUE. What is this right now, James? FaZe are just in a horrible place, and there seems like there's no way out.
They are down. They are all the way down, Dan, but they are not out. There is still chance for FaZe, but there is no margin for failure. We will see if they can do it after the break.
Welcome back, ladies and gents, to ELEAGUE. This is the finals of week 4, and so far what we've witnessed is the systematic destruction of FaZe in the game and seemingly out of the game as well, because mentally they just don't have anything going in. We're seeing so many mistakes made because Fnatic are just all over them at the moment.
Yes, we have seen a team without mercy, the Swedish side, Fnatic, being absolutely savage versus this FaZe clan, who have 1 round on the board. They must defend and claw back 13 rounds. The margin for error is almost 0. Fnatic 2 rounds away from a 2-0 here. We see Flusher and Crims both going for a smoke and a flash. So there's a plan for Fnatic. Is it going to pay off though? FaZe with a big, huge amount of pressure on their shoulders.
Absolutely, it's going to be Jacob and Fox to defend towards the A side of the map. This is the big push from Fnatic. They need frag space. There's one, there's a second, and a third! And the fourth one coming in right at the last second. And FaZe, they need to continue this, James, because that is exactly the type of play that's going to get them back in this match. They're going to start off with good economy. They can't stop here. Fnatic, they're probably going to force buy, and this is the prime situation for FaZe to get that momentum going.
Dan, they've doubled their score, but they are still 12 rounds behind the Fnatic side. Fnatic can choose to go for a force buy here. They can try and harass the FaZe team with pistols, grenades, and the like. But, well, they'll get pistols then, but just a flashbang. They're going for the passive approach as far as their buy is concerned, but it will be limitless aggression as far as the play is concerned. But first they'll have to deal with the initial nades here from FaZe to slow down any fast aggressions. Olofmeister could go for a flash off the wall there, so there's minimal warning for the CTs, and indeed Rain will be spotted, but he will survive down. He will prevail. Nobody touched for FaZe Clan just yet.
Yeah, that's a good sign, and they're trying to stick to those long ranges where they have big advantages, and so far, so good. Rain picks up another one, and AZ gets a couple of his own. Lots of money made, a clean sheet for FaZe in this round. If only you could say the same about their score as far as rounds are concerned. But 3 for them now, but the problem is that Fnatic are playing really economically, and when they finally buy, it's going to be very problematic for FaZe.
Yeah, it's not very often you see Fnatic having such respect, having started off at a disadvantage, and that just tells you that they do not want to give FaZe any edges here. They're not going to go for the risky buys and allow them to catch up. They are still a very dangerous team despite the 11-round deficit here, so Fnatic will take it carefully. Got a grenade onto JW. Other than that, we've got the Desert Eagles coming out, and again, these can have massive problems, cause massive problems. Olofmeister has been one of them. One of the best guys this week at causing problems, but he's going to get traded here by Kiyoshima. Rain coming in Cobblestone, maybe not a good idea. However, he has an SMG, got a fast fire rate that he can cut these players down. Indeed, Flush will fall into the shredder. That is Rain's MP9. And he's got a cheap gun, so he can go in for that aggression there. Maiming JW, leaving him on less than 10 HP. Spots both plays as well, and that will be a quick close to this round. Now, we will see the buy coming out from Fnatic.
Now the thing is, you know, previously I said it, FaZe are a much better CT side, defensive side on this map than they are a T side. And that's always been a bit funny because Cobble has always been a little bit more T-sided of a map because you get to, I mean, the drop zone is a real problem for the CTs to defend. So, oh, wow, yeah, we're going to see a pretty interesting purchase here from Jacob.
Oh, Dan.
He's got the auto sniper.
He's got a Ric Flair gun, Dan, the dirtiest player in the game. We'll see if he can make it work. 2 snipers on the FaZe side. Fox coming in as well. So FaZe are definitely all in down. They are all the way in.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, this is going to be really sick to defend any B pushes that are fast, any rushes. But so far, it looks like the aggression is towards Fox. On the other side of the map, he'll pick up the first frag. Although J-Chem, oh, that's so amazing there from Flusher. And he will not stop. Second kill comes in, and he'll start to charge and take more control of this B bomb site. There's another player rotating in, Kiyoshima, but there are men lost left and right here. Now it's just down to Kiyoshima. Oh, and Fnatic shut them down. And that is a pure display of individual superiority there from the Swedish side.
Maximum Flusher is not an opponent you want to be against. He is snapping these players down. That is really nasty stuff, Dan. And now Fnatic have 11 match points here to take it 2-0 over FaZe. FaZe, though, have enough money to go for another buy, but there are limitations. We have shotguns coming out. Jacob reduced to a CZ, but there are 2 sniper rifles here, and that means that FaZe will have to go aggressive. They need to get these early picks, early advantages. They are limited on guns, limited on grenades.
Oh, Fox, I think he spotted an elbow there. But it's just a tease so far. Dennis not peeking, probably not without a flashbang. And there's that flashbang. Peek comes in, Fox is going to go for the play. Oh, that's fantastic. Fox creates an early advantage for the team, although it's equalized by Crims. Now Fox is isolated on this side. Although the rotation comes in from Fnatic, they want to attack B, but Ace is going in with the back 7 again. This guy is getting some confidence, and that's good to see here from FaZe. Well, FaZe Clan have the man advantage for the moment.
Fnatic looking to force the aggression. They can opt to go for a split. Olofmeister's moved in too far, but Fox will answer back. And Fnatic will know that that bomb site is not open for business. Moving towards the other one now. JW going for an entry, but he's going to fail against AZ. While Fnatic are a very strong team, FaZe are also some of the best aimers in the game and are showing it in this round. Surviving with both snipers will be crucial for their economy. 10 rounds to go, Dan, before they can catch up.
And this is the kind of play that's really important, because you can see that Fox, if he doesn't fall back in that position, then he's basically in a lot of trouble once Fnatic get closer. So he has to hit the shot, essentially. If he doesn't hit that shot, he dies and his team likely loses the round. So what he shows there is that he's confident to take that shot. And if you consider how much dominance was put on them by Fnatic, the fact that Fox can play confidently still, that's a good sign for FaZe moving forwards. And we might see that just now as he goes for an aggressive play, but he's going to find no one, James.
It looks like the man there, Mar, headed over towards the B bomb site down, but again, we have the initial nades coming in from the CTs. We saw the power of them on Fnatic CT side, and now here comes a bit of a push. I think there's a bit of a team damage there, but either way, the frags are going in favor of FaZe, but not for long. Down to a 3 versus 3 now. They're trying to get into position. A fast frag coming in there from Reyna, an important advantage. And now things will slow down as Fnatic try to figure out where people are. Olofmeister moving back to safety, but how long is he safe for? With only 2 people, there could be a flank coming in from FaZe, and he's looking for that. But it's going to leave JW alone. So 2-1 versus 1's possible for FaZe Clan with a man advantage could be important. That's a big frag from JW, and Olofmeister will go back. He is carrying the bomb. Still go and join his teammate.
What? JW, he finds a frag through the smoke. That is a massive play, and Fox is put in the most ridiculous position. He has to clutch 1 versus 2, or his team will lose. And here he goes, pushing forwards now. The bomb covered by that smoke as Fox makes his advance. Looking for the first player against JW and Olofmeister. This is going to be so hard. Fox looks for the first shot. He's going to get it. There goes JW. He's going to secure the victory for Fnatic. 16-5. The Swedish side are going to crush FaZe here on week 4 at ELEAGUE.
Fnatic continue to be one of the most dangerous teams in the world, possibly in history in this game, with a brutal dismantling of FaZe, especially on Cobblestone. A Cobblestone where perhaps they thought they could get their respects back, but Fnatic had other ideas. Almost a 16-0 here for the Swedish side. They will take it 16-5 versus FaZe, and that will be a knock to the confidence should these 2 teams face each other again in the future. So Fnatic move on to greener pastures, to better opportunities